Today, we are just outside Rock Creek Park in Washington, D.C. to check out a home dubbed the Treehouse. It is almost entirely wrapped in glass, and none of the interior walls bear any weight. Why? Because instead of being built from the bottom up, it was built from the top down, using a steel beam framework from which they hung the walls. I would like to better understand the physics of this. Let's head upstairs. Hey, Richard Zambito.
Hi, Jessi.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Welcome to the Treehouse.
Thank you. Richard is the man behind the renovations and the addition to the home. I have so many questions for you.
Well, you're at the right point. This is the decision point. We can either go to the informal space or the formal space, which has a gallery. And look at this great vista outside.
Yeah, fantastic.
Why don't we walk through the gallery?
All right.
This is the gallery space that we created. The second floor of this house was cut up into a lot of little spaces. This corridor was only 3 feet wide. I had a client that had an incredible art collection, and we have a house that has ribbon windows all the way around it.
Right.
That was a challenge. How do we get all this artwork in this house? So what we did was create a number of planes, and in this particular gallery, we opened up this corridor to the living space and created more wall space and planes for the artwork.
Okay, that was a really clever fix.
Jessi, this is the formal living space of the house. This is one of my favorite spots in the house.
I understand why.
One of the cool things about the 50s was that they opened up a lot of rooms to each other. The dining room and the living room were always one space. What we did here was sort of expand on that by removing the drywall from the steel column. This is the structural system of the house. Throughout, these columns, these I-section columns are throughout the house, and that's what supports the treehouse upstairs. So imagine us weaving these spaces in and out to create planes of light, color, artwork with a backdrop of natural light, very much like a stage set.
Yeah, it's so unique.
One of the other big challenges of this house for me was I had a young family with current needs, 2 children, and the original structure had 3 very tiny bedrooms. One was actually so small it was just barely a nursery, and 1 bathroom. Oh. So what we decided to do was make this the bedroom zone for the children, and we have a Jack and Jill bathroom that the 2 bedrooms share.
I love it.
This gave us the opportunity to explore other things to create a master bedroom. Let's go upstairs. That's where the excitement begins.
All right.
And here's the master bedroom suite. This is the real prize, Jessi.
Wow.
Could you imagine waking up to this every morning?
Oh, I'd be a happy person.
One of the drivers here was to really not to be able to see the neighbors, but to see the woods, overlooking all of the park. And it's just a wonderful, invigorating space that you'd like to wake up to in the morning.
You definitely accomplished that.
We created some wall space here for video and for more of the book collection. And beyond this way is the entry to the dressing area. One of the challenges for this dressing room was to make it private. I mean, we have all this light and the views of the woods, but the owner said to me, you know, I love the open space, but I want a sense of a grotto. I want to come in here at night and I want to relax and take a hot bath. So we created a dressing room, and behind this door, how would you like to have this closet every morning?
This is awesome.
To dress in. Give them a sense of privacy, and it makes use of all the space.
Yeah, lots of organization in here.
And it's right close to the bathroom.
Wow. Oh, this is beautiful.
Why don't you take a look at this shower? There's a little surprise in here.
All right. Ooh, there's a window in here. We have got some exhibitionism going on in the bathroom.
It's a real treehouse shower.
Wow, that is very cool.
We tried to use a lot of materials in here that really sort of made you feel like you were in a cavernous cave, including this wonderful tub.
Wow.
And doesn't that sound like a grotto?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
What can be greater than a grotto in the sky?
Yeah, you made it happen.
Thank you. Now we have the family room. Originally, when we walked into the house, there was an exterior door here. This is the exterior brick that houses the flue to the roof. We removed the door, again, to weave the spaces in and out so that you're encouraged to come in here. It's part of this great big space. And here we have the kitchen.
Nice. I love this built-in desk on the counter. How cool is that?
The built-in desk was a requirement by the owner. She said, you know, I got this great space, and the kids are going to be playing in the living room. I need a place to work and watch them. So we designed this island as such so that they can put a computer there, they can do their homework, whatever. But the challenge here was getting this piece of stone in this house. The only way we could do it was to take the windows out, hoist it up. Yeah, it created quite a commotion outside.
I bet.
Here we have the living media room. We wired the ceiling for speakers and for the computer stations that you see there. Just picture this, snowy day, fireplace, family.
Who needs TV when you've got all of this out here?
Exactly. I mean, it's a great space to be in, day or night.
I have seen so many cool things today that I had never before seen.
Do you feel the flow of the spaces?
I feel the flow, and I love it. And we have more seating over here.
Yes, surrounded by these wonderful windows. Look at this beautiful winter view we have today.
The everlasting view. I love this house. It has been so fun checking it out. Thank you so much for giving us a tour.
Thank you.
This really is a treehouse, as evidenced by the fact that I am out here on the roof. And I love this home. Not only is it spacious and beautiful and a concept design, but it lets you live in DC and be next to the wilderness. I could get used to that. Though, I would need some curtains. A lot of curtains.
Love this house? Find your own distinctive dig at homesdatabase.com.